When I was little, I was one of those kids that daydreamed a lot and created all sorts of crazy stories in my head. When I had children of my own, I created stories for them, and they couldn't get enough of them. They also loved to be read to like most kids do, and couldn't wait to learn to read on their own. Sadly, however, one of my kids struggled to learn to read quite severely. Because of my background in research, I was determined to get the help we needed, and that's when my eyes were opened and I started to take action. I came up with NoaText after working with my child under the guidance of Dr. Miriam Cherkis-Jolkowski, a respected educational diagnostician and consultant that has helped many children with reading difficulties throughout the U.S. She was the first person I encountered to point out the importance of predictable word patterns and has written extensively on this subject. Thus, I used to go through my child's books and highlight patterns in words with pencil. I did this so he could read fluently enough, giving him that little boost he needed to continue on. This also gave him the independence to tackle unknown words on his own. At the time, I wondered why something like this wasn't already out in the market, but it wasn't. So I continued to mark his books with pencil until he didn't need it. As tedious as it was worth it, because to this day, he loves to read. But what I did for him all those years ago would come back to me often when I'd hear about our problems with education in the news. And when I'd see other kids struggle with reading, I'd feel their pain. As a parent, I know what it's like to watch your child struggle, and it's not easy. Reading is critical to success in so many areas, and it's critical to our success as a nation globally. So this brings us back to my story. I decided to do something about it. Over the past few years, I've poured through hundreds of scholarly articles throughout the world comparing our language to others. I've taken this research and written a compelling article to get the message out. Simply put, we cannot continue to let our children suffer because of the language they inherited. Our kids and teachers deserve better. As well, that crazy storyteller inside me is still there. I've written 3 chapter books in a series called The Mystical Years of Franklin Noah Peterson, and I've started an early reader series about a little boy named Zach, and I have to admit they're quite good. I honestly wasn't sure I had it in me, but the feedback has been phenomenal. Both children and adults have found them to be imaginative, heartwarming, and at the same time mysterious, keeping them on their toes. The best part, all of these books are available in NoaText and plain text. And teachers take note, NoaText does fall within the National Reading Panel's guidelines of evidence-based reading instruction and can be used as an instructional scaffold. My website will give you further information on this subject. However, this is where I need all of your help. I believe NoaText should be available to anyone that needs it, young or old. It should be available in all books and all print media so everyone has a fair chance. To make this happen, I need to work with publishers, school systems, and computer software companies. Please pass this on and help make this dream come true for our children and our nation. Again, you can access this text and information at noatext.com. If we can help just one child, it's worth it. No child or adult should feel the pain of illiteracy.